Musa replied, Allah says the said cow should have neither been used to till the soil nor water the fields, a healthy one, free from any blemish. Now you have brought us the accurate description, they said. Then they slaughtered her, after they had nearly declined. And remember the incident when you killed a man and started disputing as to who killed him. Allah made it known what you concealed. So we said, strike the dead body with a piece of the slaughtered cow. That's how Allah brought the dead to life, to show you His signs, so that you may understand His power to restore life. But even after seeing that, your hearts became hard like a rock, or even harder. For there are some rocks from which rivers gush out, and there are some which break asunder, and water comes out of them, and there are some which fall down with fear of Allah, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. Do you, O believers, still hope that they will believe in what you say, when some of them have already heard the word of Allah and perverted it knowingly after they understood it? When they meet the believers, they say, we too are believers. But when they meet each other in private, they say, would you disclose to the believers what Allah has revealed to you, so that they may use it as an argument against you in the court of your Rabb? Have you no sense? Do they not really know that Allah knows what they conceal and what they reveal? Among them there are some illiterates who do not know their holy book. They follow their own desires and do nothing but conjecture. Woe to those who write the book with their own hands and then say, this is from Allah, so that they may sell it for a petty price. Woe to them for what their hands have written, and woe to them for what they have earned. The Jews say, the fire shall not touch us except for a few days. Ask them, have you obtained such a promise from Allah which you would not break, or do you assert against Allah what you do not know? Yea, those who commit evil and become encircled in sin are the inmates of hellfire. They shall live there forever. As for those who believe and do good deeds, they will be residents of paradise and live there forever. Remember when we took a covenant from the children of Israel. You shall worship none but Allah. Be good to your parents, relatives, orphans, and destitute. Speak fair to the people. Establish salah and pay zakah. But you broke the covenant, except a few of you, and you paid no heed. Also remember another covenant which we took from you, that you shall not shed blood among yourselves, and you shall not expel your own people from your homes. You confirmed it, and you are witness to it. Yet there you are, killing your own people, expelling a group amongst you from their homes, backing each other with sin and aggression, and if they come to you as captives, you trade them for ransoms, whereas their expulsion was unlawful for you to begin with. Do you believe in a part of your holy book and reject the rest? So what other punishment do such people among you who believe like this deserve than disgrace in this world and to be driven to grievous punishment on the day of judgment? Allah is not unaware of what you do. Such are the people who trade the life of this world at the expense of the hereafter. So neither their punishment shall be lightened, nor shall they be helped. To Musa we gave the book, and sent after him other Rasuls in succession. Then we gave Isa, the son of Miriam, clear signs, and strengthened him with the Holy Spirit. Why is it that whenever there came to you a Rasul with a message which did not suit your desires, you became so arrogant that some of them you called impostors, and others you killed? They say, our hearts are insecure wrappers, but the fact of the matter is that Allah has cursed them for their disbelief. So little is that which they believe. Now when there has come to them a book from Allah, confirming the holy books of Torah and Gospel, which they already have, even though before this they used to pray for victory against the unbelievers, when there came to them that which they very well recognized, they knowingly rejected it. Allah's curse is on such disbelievers. Ridiculous is the price for which they have sold away their souls, that they deny Allah's revelation merely because of their grudge that Allah should send His grace on whom He pleases from His servants. They have drawn on themselves wrath upon wrath, and for such disbelievers there is a disgraceful punishment. When they are asked to believe in what Allah has revealed, they reply, "We only believe in what Allah has sent to us, and we reject what is beside that," while it is the truth confirming their own scriptures. Well, ask them, if you sincerely believe in what was sent to you, why did you kill the prophets of Allah who were sent to you from amongst yourselves before? Musa came to you with clear signs. No sooner was he away from you than you committed evil by worshipping the calf. Remember when we took a covenant from you, and we lifted the Mount of Tur over your heads, saying, "Take what we have given you firmly, and listen to our commandments." You replied, "We have heard, but we will not obey." So much was the love of that calf in their hearts due to their unbelief. Tell them, if you are real believers, then why does your faith prompt you to do such evil things? Say, O Muhammad, if the home of the hereafter is exclusively for you and not for the rest of mankind, then wish for death if you are true in your claim. But they will never wish for death, because they are fully aware of the consequences of what they have sent before them for the hereafter, and Allah knows the mentality of the wrongdoers. You will find them the greediest of men for life, even greedier than the mushrikeen. Each one of them wishes to be given a life of 1,000 years, but the grant of such a life will not save them from the punishment, for Allah is watching whatever they do. Say, O Muhammad, whoever is the enemy of Jibreel should know that he revealed this Quran to your heart by Allah's command, which confirms previous scriptures and is a guidance and good news for the believers. Let them know that whoever is an enemy to Allah, His angels, His Rasuls, Jibreel, and Mikael, Allah is an enemy to such unbelievers. We have sent down to you clear revelations. No one can deny them except the transgressors. Has it not been the case that every time they made a covenant, a group of them threw it aside? But the fact is that most of them are faithless. Whenever there came to them a Rasul from Allah, confirming their own holy book, a group from those to whom the book was given cast off the book of Allah behind their backs, as if they knew nothing about it, and accepted what the shaitans falsely attributed to the kingdom of Suleiman. Not that Suleiman was an unbeliever, it was the shaitans who were unbelievers. They taught witchcraft to the people, and that which was revealed to the two angels, Harut and Marut, in the city of Babylon. Yet these two angels never taught magic to anyone without saying, "We have been sent to tempt you. Do not renounce your faith." In spite of this warning, those people kept on learning from the angels, the magic of which could cause discord between husband and wife, although they could harm none with it except with Allah's permission. They learned indeed what harmed them and did not profit them, even though they knew fully well that the buyers of magic would have no share in the happiness of the hereafter. Surely they sold their souls for a bad price, if they could understand it. If they would have believed and kept themselves away from evil, there would have been a better reward with Allah, if they could understand it. O believers, do not say to our Rasul, Ra'ina, but say, Unzurna, and listen to him carefully, and remember that there is a painful punishment for the unbelievers. The unbelievers among the people of the book and the mushrikeen would never wish that any good be sent down to you, O Muhammad, from your Rabb. But Allah chooses for His special mercy whom He pleases, and Allah is the most gracious. We do not abrogate any of our verses of the Quran or cause it to be forgotten, except that we substitute it with something better or similar. Don't you know that Allah has full power over everything? Do you not know that to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and that besides Allah you have no protector or helper? Do you intend to ask questions from your Rasul as Musa was questioned before? But whoever barters belief for unbelief has indeed lost the direction of the right way. Many among the people of the book wish they could somehow turn you back to unbelief due to their selfish envy after the truth has become quite clear to them. Forgive them and bear with them until Allah brings about His decision. Rest assured that Allah has power over everything. Establish Salah and pay Zakah, and whatever good you send ahead of you to the hereafter for yourselves, you shall find it with Allah. Surely Allah is watching all your actions. They say, none shall enter paradise except the one who is a Jew or a Christian. These are their vain desires. Say, O Muhammad, let us have your proof if you are right in your claim. Yea, whoever submits himself entirely to Allah and is good to others will be rewarded by his Rabb and will have nothing to fear or to regret. The Jews say, the Christians are not on the right track, and the Christians say, it is the Jews who are not on the right track, yet both of them read their holy books. And those who have no knowledge say like to what both of them say. So Allah will judge between them in their dispute on the day of judgment. Who is more unjust than the one who prevents people from the masjid of Allah, forbids the mention of His name therein, and strives to ruin them? It is not proper for such people to enter in them except with His fear. For them there is disgrace in this world and grievous punishment in the hereafter. To Allah belong the east and the west. Whichever direction you turn your face, there is the presence of Allah. Surely Allah is all-embracing, all-knowing. They say Allah has taken to Himself a son. Allah is above such things. Rather to Him belongs all that is in the heavens and in the earth. All are obedient to Him. He is the creator of the heavens and the earth. When He decrees a thing, He needs only to say, be, and there it becomes. Those who have no knowledge ask, why does Allah not speak to us face to face or send us a sign? The same demand was made by those before them. They all have the same mentality. We have already shown clear signs to those whose faith is firm. What clearer sign could there be than this book? We have sent you with the knowledge of the truth and made you the bearer of good news and warning. Now you will not be called upon to answer about the actions of the companions of the blazing fire. The Jews and the Christians will never be pleased with you until you follow their faith. O Muhammad, tell them, Allah's guidance is the only guidance. And if after all the knowledge you have received, you yield to their desires, there shall be none to protect you or help you from the wrath of Allah. Those to whom we have given the book and who read it as it ought to be read, they are the ones who believe in it. As for those who reject it, they are for sure the losers. O children of Israel, remember the special favor which I bestowed upon you, that I exalted you above all other nations. Guard yourselves against the day when one soul shall not avail another, no ransom shall be taken, no intercession shall profit anyone, and no help shall be given. Remember when Ibrahim was tested by his Rabb with certain commands. He fulfilled them. Allah said, surely I will make you the leader of mankind. What about my offspring? Asked Ibrahim. My pledge, said Allah, will not apply to the evildoers. Remember when we made the house a center and sanctuary for mankind, saying, take the station of Ibrahim as a place of prayer. We entrusted Ibrahim and Ismail to cleanse our house for those who walk around it, who meditate in it, and who kneel and prostrate in prayers.